David, we've ended the week in Germany here with a 0-0 draw against Kaiserslautern. How did you make of the game and the week as a whole?
The week as a whole and the game, I think, was good. Was not perfect because it looks like that we today conceded a serious ligament ankle injury on Thomason and on Jonathan Tompkinson. This is the only real setback which we had here. Apart from this, I can say it was a perfect setup which we found here in Germany. Short ways, good occasions, good opponents, good setups in general. The distance were not too far, so it was a very good game which we had. I think we made some good progression, good steps. I liked how the players fought, how the group starts to chill and to commit and to really fight to keep the ball out of the net, and this is what they've shown in these two games with 2 clean sheets as well. We created some moments. I think today the first 30 minutes we were good. In some situations very good. Afterwards the weather was not the greatest and we struggled. But all in all, I think was decent what we've seen here in the 2 games, and it was a good 4 days which we had in Germany.
There's another big week of preparation coming up with the trip to Alkmaar and then Austria next weekend. You've also a couple of additional players rejoining the squad. What does that next week look like for you outside of those games?
Yeah, we fly back now, immediately Sunday off, and obviously then we start on Monday in our next pre-season week. We have now, let's say, half term of pre-season. We have some 3 further weeks to go. Next week with the short trip to Alkmaar against a very strong side as well, where I expect us to continue what we've done here, to make some further steps, some further progression, probably especially defensively against a top side which played in Europe in the last season for a long time. Maybe or hopefully we will have 2 players back as well, not for Alkmaar but for our Austria trip with Milot and Max. So we have a lot of things to continue and to do, a lot of training, a lot of work, but where we are at this moment, apart from the 2 injuries which we had, I think we are in a very good place from where we now can do some further steps.
Lastly, Gabriel Jesus has been around this week and he's been training. How is he coming along in his progression?
So my hope is that he will get his first minutes against Alkmaar. He was back in training this week, will continue next week, and if everything goes to plan, he will get his first minutes against Alkmaar, which is obviously a big boost for us as well.